Okay.
Okay.
Everybody wave to everybody who's not here. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. I feel like we're just here and it's already another month. It's going by way too quickly. Before we get started, Tara, you want to share with the group what you did so everybody knows about these monthly calls?
I downloaded the link and it put it in my Google Calendar. And then I made it repeat every third Thursday or whatever today is. And then I actually put the link in there as the address. And so I just went to my Google Calendar, clicked on the link, because it's the same link no matter what day, what year, what month.
Yes, we're using the same Zoom link every
Zoom.
month. So you don't have to look for the link. We're going to use the same one. We'll still share it again in Facebook, but you can put it in your calendar as a save the date for the third Thursday of every month with this Zoom link. So hopefully that will help you guys so you don't have to worry about not knowing what's going on. Okay. Hi, everybody. We're excited that you're here. We have a few things on the agenda that we want to make sure we cover today. So we're going to jump right in. And the first thing we're going to do, you know what, let's do a little housekeeping first. And Ryan, let's talk about Wedding MBA because the registration is coming up very soon for our, I forgot what we were calling it for the end of the month in November, the workshop or whatever, the BSPI workshop that we're doing on the day before. So I want to make sure everybody knows about that. So do you want to give the scoop real quick?
You're muted.
You're on mute, Ryan. Hang on and drive carefully.
He must not have been lying.
How about now?
Great.
How about now?
You're good
You
now.
sound great.
You're good.
All right. All right. So first of all, I guess I just want to tell everybody, get registered for Wedding MBA. Make sure to use our link for BSPI to register yourself. You get the price for the $169. That's a special price that nobody else gets, and that is only for BSPI members. The second thing is feel free to send out that BSPI code to all of your vendors and invite them to join you in Wedding MBA. That has been pushed back and is now good through the 21st. So we have another week, which I'm guessing will be added to again as they keep pushing the early bird special back. So giving that to your vendors will give them the price of $199 currently on the Wedding MBA website.
And yeah, explain what we're doing, why they should come for us.
Why our members should come?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
In addition, of course, we are excited to once again have a booth at the show. And this year, we are inviting members to help with the booth, not only working the booth, but also helping design and put together the booth and the booth concept. So we welcome any insight. Just email myself and or Gina. We're both kind of heading that up. And we welcome members to get involved with that. The other things we will be doing, we have reserved, what's the name of the place for the cocktail party?
Maggiano's.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're once again doing our BSPI cocktail party on Wednesday night that you don't want to miss. We will be doing invites to that, but it'll be handled a little differently than we did last year. And we'll discuss that as we prepare for Wedding MBA. And last but not least, we will have our workshop, BSPI workshop with members and the board on Tuesday at the Westgate, which is the hotel that's directly behind the conference center. And we will be having our conference that Tuesday afternoon prior to the Wedding MBA classes and conference opening up on Wednesday.
So if you have any questions about any of this, let us know. But because the deal expires in a couple of weeks, we just wanted to make sure everybody knew what we're doing, you know, that we're going to have our own workshop on the day before Wedding MBA starts on that Tuesday. And then, I mean, the sessions at Wedding MBA, I mean, we all got a lot out of, there's so many great sales and all kinds of great tips that we get out of the workshops themselves, but there's a lot that happens networking even within our own booth. There's a lot of people that come by that are potential vendors from all over the country and potential sponsors that can be that work with many of us. So there's a lot of networking that happens. And last year was my first year, and I thought it was really very beneficial. So if you have any questions about it, let us know. Yes, Tara.
I already bought my tickets to Wedding MBA. I don't know what I paid, but I bought them on early bird. Anybody have any suggestions? I mean, bank them
We-
for next year or buy them again or just let it go?
I mean, you know, if you want to look back at what you paid, you know, and we can give you the name of the guy to see about getting some money back, but otherwise, I mean, definitely don't buy him again.
Okay.
But if you bought them a while ago, Tara, you probably paid less than the current rate.
Oh, okay. That's probably true. I just thought of it now, but buying them through regular through Wedding MBA, does that still include me in BSPI stuff?
Yeah, so there's no fee for our BSPI workshop that we're going to be doing. So we'll just find out everyone that's coming, and
Okay.
then you'll get all the information for that workshop on that Tuesday.
Thank you.
So everyone's included in that, and there's no additional fee.
And you said that workshop will be in the afternoon. I'm just trying to figure out when I should fly in. If I should fly in on Monday or
Yeah, it's-
Tuesday morning.
It's starting at like 1 o'clock, I think, on that Tuesday. So
Yep.
depending on where you are, we'll make that decision. And then there's also, I feel like last year in the morning, you go to get your badge for Wedding MBA sometime in the before the workshop. So you'll just need a little time to do that too. Good? Okay, we'll
Good.
talk more
Good.
about that later as it gets closer, but because of the registration deadline for the deal, I just wanted to make sure we mentioned it. Okay, so as you guys know, I've been sending out a lot of messages about how we can work together to get sponsors and who, you know, how we can all benefit from being a part of this group. And I want to give Ashley in Illinois a major kudos because she really ran with this. She had a vendor that was new to her area that she was just working with for her own show and said, this is something that other show producers could benefit from. And so she came to the board for advice. She and I had a great conversation, just brainstorming ways we could work together with this vendor. I roped in Joe to continue that conversation. And we had another phone call with the business. And now the business is already here on this call and now is an affiliate member and is now presenting an opportunity for all of us to benefit from working together with the business. So I'm going to, it's a bridal show. I mean, a bridal box subscription company. I'm going to let them give the 30-second summary of what they do and then how we can all benefit from the business. But I just wanted to give the heads up on what this is and appreciate Ashley bringing this to the group and for you guys to be putting that hat on because there's really so much opportunity among us if we think beyond our own individual show. So we'll talk more about that, but I want to pass it over to welcoming Marcy and Ross with Maven and let them tell us about who they are and how we can work together.
No, Ross, you want to start?
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Aye.
I'll let you take it from here, Marcy.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I was going to let you give you a chance. Well, I'm Marcy Goodwin, and we are the new owners of Maven Bridal Box, which is the #1 luxury subscription box according to brides.com. it is a company that's been around since 2018, very successful. The owners actually own several different companies and kind of wanted to move on those with the other ones. They have young kids, so they had to kind of separate themselves, like which way we're going to go. And Ross actually specializes in growing businesses and scaling them. And we are very excited to, we have been entrepreneurs for a long time in different businesses. So we're jumping into the bridal world for the very first time, and we are very excited. We contacted Ashley because they're our local bridal show. And even though our company is national, we wanted to start local to actually do some customer discovery to make sure that our boxes were still on trend, maybe get some new ideas. So she's been so wonderful to work with, got us plugged in with our local bridal expos that she runs, and plus give us some just great insights that we could have gotten on our own and pointed us in the right direction. So we are very excited to be a part of you guys, and just thank you for the welcome, and just look forward to partnering, seeing how we can all benefit each other. And we have already signed up. Well, Ross has signed up for Wedding MBA. That is my weekend. I'm speaking Chicago for my other business, so we're dividing and conquering. So you will definitely see him there.
So Marcy, can you explain the affiliate program and how we can benefit from your boxes?
Yes. So we came up with, like, brainstorming how can we create these partnerships that are mutually beneficial. And in my old e-commerce businesses that I've run in the past, we've been very successful with relationship marketing, and a big chunk of that is affiliate marketing. So we put together an affiliate program that for just everyone else is just like your standard 10% affiliate program. For the BSPI members, we are extending that to 20%. And then we also have a 2-tiered program. So you can sell directly from your website, from your emails, using our affiliate link, and you get 20% off the purchase price. If you have your vendors want to sign up, they can sign up actually underneath you. We use Share Sale. So if you go in and you register for Share Sale, they register for Maven, there's actually a 2-tiered link, and you send that to your vendors. And when they sign up for the affiliate program and they sell a product, you will get 5% of what they sell. So you can sell directly to your brides and that you have on your mailing list or that come to your website, or you can recruit vendors to be affiliates, and then you get a little bit of a referral bonus for doing that. We also have our Wedding Pros program that the previous owners had started, and we have a solid group of photographers right now that give our boxes to their clients as part of a thank you, a little incentive, and it elevates them as a luxury choice for them. So they give those as thank yous. And then we also have some venues that we're working with that actually, when people come in to just look at the venue, how many tours wedding venue folks give, they can give them a box just for stopping by, just for doing the tour. And it kind of it shows that the venue is giving value to that bride at the beginning. So we're looking to expand that Wedding Pro program. There's discounts that they get for their, depending if they buy one box or buy bulk boxes, and then they can also get an invitation to be an affiliate also. So we're working with these different relationship marketing. How do we do that instead of just like blasting people with Facebook and Google ads? We want to be more personal than that, even though we're a large company. So we welcome anything.
I want to open it up to questions, but one of the things that we did talk about, sorry, and I keep letting people in as we're talking, so we may get a little bit of repeat because they don't know what we're talking about right now. But one of the things we talked about was even having a sign and a QR code at the show if people want to buy a box or subscribe, because they have a subscription plan or individual products. So, you can do it through emails and social, and also at your show itself.
Right.
So there's a lot of options here, and as well as being able to promote it to all of your vendors, and the fact that we would benefit from each of our vendors that use this product too. I think there's a lot of legs here. So,
Right.
do y'all have any questions?
Can you just explain kind of what the boxes are, how they are
Yeah.
made, what they include?
So we all start out, so you can buy just one box, or you can go month to month, or you can buy a prepaid subscription. It all starts out with our signature box, which is every week, every month you get 6 to 8 full-size products. The value, we try to keep the retail value over $120. The boxes right now are around $50. You get the first month you get our signature box, which is like kind of a planning box. So it's got a customized wedding planner that was made just for us. You get wedding bride and groom flutes, champagne flutes. There's a necklace for the bride. There is vow planning books in there, a couple of things I can't remember. And then
And it doesn't have to just be bride or groom. They select if it's bride and
Yes.
bride.
Yes, so they get to select what they want. If they want bride or groom or bride and bride, they also have so each month you get something different. And so there's just jewelry in there. There's really nice glassware. There's ring dishes. There's we have kimonos, and we have like robes that they can wear like the day of, and just really quality. We try to keep up the quality more than there's some other competitors that we try to elevate the experience a little bit. We have custom t-shirts that we make that has our own fonts and we have everything custom made for us. So yeah, it's just you can go to mavenbox.com. It's MAEVEN box.com, and you can check that out and see. We're going to actually be changing some of our boxes. We're updating some of that since we bought it 6 weeks ago. So we are jumping in, and so we found some things that we're running low on, or something like that was really trendy like a couple years ago, but I think we can do better than that. So we're actually looking at new wholesale vendors that we can work with to put new and exciting things in the box, and always stay on trend, and always stay with that elevated experience.
Nancy asked if you're available in Canada. You are available
Yes.
in Canada.
US
correct?
and Canada. Yes.
What do you guys think?
I have a question. Is the affiliate only a 20% back, or is it a 20% plus a discount?
It's a 20% back.
Okay, got it.
Any other questions or opinions or thoughts?
I think it's a
Anyone
great
have any other
idea.
ideas on how they could promote this?
I have a question. Ashley, how are you using this box?
I'm still figuring out exactly what I want to do, but I will.
Well, they're going to be a vendor in your show. They're a vendor in your
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Okay, they're a vendor, and I like that idea. And we're in St. Louis, so Peoria, you're not that far from us.
No,
So
that's I grew up in the St. Louis area, so I'm
Well-
very familiar.
Marcy will have to talk because I love the box idea. And
Yeah.
we actually built a box and put stuff in and put a big bow on it. And my crew spent hours last year, and
Oh,
we took our bridal boxes and gave them to bridal shops with marketing of our shows inside the bridal box.
great idea.
So whenever a bride went in for a consultation, they got this complimentary gift from us. So what I would like to see you develop, rather than us doing this, is for you to buy one that I might want to buy 200-300 boxes. Now I can't afford that $64 or $50 price, but a very modest size where we could put our own show material in there with it on upcoming events or things that we offer or promoting our website, and make them available. And then we will buy them in bulk and give them to our participating bridal shops to promote our show. And it worked very, very good. It was, it's something they're asking for again this year. And we have a different project going on right now, so we can't anticipate doing that. But I would love to talk to you and see if we could develop something like that.
Right, that's a great idea.
It really worked really, really well. We bought beanie hats, and we were giving them out all year, and we were promoting our January show. And they're their cute little blue and white knit beanie hats, and it said our Bride St. Louis on front. And we had all the brides wear them to the St. Louis show in January. So
Oh,
we
what
had
a
all
great
these
idea.
gals coming in with beanie hats. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I love
So,
that.
yeah, so maybe something. I think some of them put them away when they get the beanie hat in July or in August. It was out of season, but we reminded them. But something maybe non-seasonal, which they could wear to the show, and that immediately identifies how did they hear about our show, which for us is very important. So,
Right.
and maybe you other guys, want to grab on that. But it was a great program, very time consuming to build our own boxes, though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I could say, I can
Okay,
imagine.
well, so the goal of this is for us to be able to market this product as a partnership with Maven. So you don't have to create your own, and you can market.
I
these
love it.
boxes and benefit from it.
Yeah, we'll talk, Marcy, and see
Yeah,
what we
let's
can
definitely.
do, because I do love the fact that this is your business. I don't want to be in the box building business. So
Yeah.
it's really great to find
Exactly.
someone. Yeah.
Shannon, did you have a question?
Yeah, are you set up on Instagram so that you can like collab and sell products through, like combine through from affiliate on Instagram?
Yes, we just hired a new social media manager. The previous kind of let it slide during the whole purchase process, but we just hired
Yeah.
a social media manager, and that starts here in a couple weeks. So we will have all that up and running, and TikTok. So we'll have all that rolling very soon.
So what would be great is for us to put together some kind of document that has how we sign up, how we sign up our vendors, how, what we're, any instructions that we need to know to make it super simple. If you can give me any instructions, I'll pass it along to everybody.
Yeah, I think
and
Ash-
I love the concept of being able to do something for our vendors. If we could come up with, some kind of vendor box or something, I think that's a cute idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're
Ashley
saying,
and I
you're
were.
saying
Oh,
it's
go
a
ahead.
gift? Ryan, you were saying as a gift?
Yeah,
As a
as a gift to our vendors, like she was just talking about. I think that's also, I think in addition, if we could come up with something like that, I think that'd be a great option.
Awesome. Yeah, Ashley and I were coming up with like how to make a quick way to sign up, because it's not as share sale is less than intuitive. It's like I started on share sale with my other business 15 years ago, and they really haven't changed it much, but it's like the top affiliate marketing platform in the game right now. It's what everyone uses. So Ashley and I were kind of going back and forth on making up the easiest way to sign up, so we can put that together and share that with everyone.
Great.
That would be great.
And we are open for any ideas. If you have any other ideas of how to work together, we are totally open.
Marcy,
Well,
there were a couple other questions on the chat. I want to just make sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
see. One was, if we did a website banner ad, how would that work? Is it a per click thing?
It would be an affiliate thing right now. That's all that we have set up. And if you tell me what size banner you need, I can drop one when you go into share sale. I don't know if you guys have ever used it before, but when you sign up, you actually get your affiliate link, but then you can go look, and there's a spot for banners and images, and I can put a
Great.
banner in there, and then the site automatically, you grab the code, and it would automatically have your affiliate link in that. So you just plug that banner into your
Yeah.
into
Can
your
you
website.
include that in the instructions that we're going to send out to everybody? I think that'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Can you just let me what size banner you need? We can do that.
Okay, and then someone asked about you coming to other shows in other cities, which when we talked to them before, we said they're going to practice with Ashley's show and
Yes.
determine how they want to come to other shows.
Yeah, we're gonna learn from that.
Okay, good. And then somebody asked, I signed up for Mrs. and Miss.
That's me, and I can
Amy.
jump in. I can jump in because
Okay, Amy.
I didn't realize we were doing live questions too. Hello there. This is
Hi.
really cool. I did about 6 months ago or so, we signed up through shared sale for the Miss to Ms.
Yes.
or Ms. to Miss. I don't know, whatever.
Miss to Mrs. Yeah.
And got denied, but no reason why. So it could have been something as simple as we put our DBA down instead of our escort name. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
I don't know.
It gave us
Well,
no reason for denial. No, there was no way to communicate with them back and forth. So I just wanted to make sure if we partner with you, we have a
Yeah,
we have
our
a
only
contact on your end.
yes, it'll be me. So just email me. That the only stipulations we have, we want you in United States or Canada. We don't want a link someone who is just a link farm. We don't want that. We actually want to partner with businesses, with people who own businesses, and we don't want to be. We don't want to commoditize ourselves. We want to like have more relationships. So as long as you don't look like a spammy website, that's what. And I might email you if I don't recognize it. But yeah, I don't think that should be a problem. But I do know that they are they're the top box in the industry, but they're based in like the Ukraine or somewhere, and it's very hard to get a hold of people. I have heard that. I mean, that's all I know about them. They're just large.
And now that Maven is connected with BSPI, we're going to make you the top box.
Yes, absolutely. That's our whole goal. I mean, why
Yes.
would we start something if we don't want to win? You
That's
know?
right. Right.
I'm a slight of a competitor, just a little bit of a competitor.
Okay,
so.
that's okay. Hey, you're now this is a community. We got you. We're all
All right. All right. I love
Does
it.
anybody else have any questions while we have Marcy and Ross on the call? Now, remember, now they're associate members, so they are not going to disappear. We will see them again, but
So we can use them and abuse them.
yeah, we
Yes.
can use them to abuse
Okay.
them.
And I am also, so my other businesses, so what I do is in my main business, we work with small rural communities and we teach them people how to start businesses in communities, and we grow main streets. And my big, my motto there is collaboration over competition. So we are all about collaborating, about bringing people up. A rising tide raises all ships. So that's what's, that's what we want to do.
Love
Well,
that.
that is the whole message of this whole group. And that's why I even started with what Ashley did here to bring you in, is collaborating is going to make things so much better. And I'm going to move on from this for now, but it sounds like we have some information that's going to be coming to us. So as soon as we get the instructions, we're going to pass it all along. So be on the lookout. But on the same lines of, and thank you, we're very, very, very excited about it. And we
Yes.
think your product looks great. And the fact that you can say that it was rated #1 and all stuff, I mean, all that stuff really does help. So I think that's really great.
I think we should also have one in every show, our own shows. We should have a sample there to show people what it looks like, to recruit vendors as affiliates and also to sell directly to brides.
Yes, I really do think that would help too.
That's a good idea.
So can we move on? Are you guys good?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right. Thumbs up on Maven. We're excited.
Yeah.
Okay,
Abs-
awesome. Okay, cool.
Power.
On that same note, I just want to give a shout out. He's not on the call, but Don Friedman did something similar on a different scale when he brought up the idea of the Dove giveaways, you know, and all of a sudden everyone got all excited about getting product for their VIP bags from Dove for free. And a lot of people took advantage of it. My boxes just arrived yesterday, and I thought that was really great. And so I just want to throw that out, because if you guys see opportunities like that, back to Marcy's collaboration, it kind of like sounded like you said raises shit, but I'm okay with ships too. But collaboration is the way to go. So if you guys see something like this deodorant thing, or know other products that can be helpful for us to help each other, let's throw them out there, you know, because that was super easy. I mean, literally we filled out a form and we got boxes of Dove product at our house. So, you know, like, let's just figure out some other things we could do like that. So I don't know if you guys have any ideas, or if y'all have gotten anything like that in the past that you could throw out, but I just wanted to mention it.
Yeah, sure. That's a great idea. You know, before Don even did that, I was approached by a marketing agency, and they wanted to know if I wanted to distribute Degree deodorant, which actually I use occasionally. So there's men's and women's. So they sent me 1,000 boxes of those. I mean, 1,000, not boxes, 1,000 units.
Yeah.
So then 2 weeks ago, I got a call from them. They said, "Hey, you know what? We see you're giving out our. How would you like to give out Dove?" So I said, "Sure." So they sent me more. I'm waiting for another 5 boxes of Dove. So
Okay, well, next time you're going to
Best
tell
smell.
all so we can all do it too.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Well,
Yes.
and that also goes, that also plays in part with, you know, for those who didn't know, I mean, I'm just learning myself about Jerry and Kitchen Trends and what they have to offer our shows in not only being a show booth, but offering up the rings and the Symbolize It.
Right.
We're adding that to our show.
Okay, well, Jerry's
this
on the
fall.
call. Jerry,
Jerry's on the call. Yes, he's there. He looks like a dog, but he's there.
I told him.
Yeah,
his
can you guys
I told
hear
him
me?
his whole business
Hold
was
on.
going to the dogs.
We
Can
can hear
you-
you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I had to. Yeah. It's better to see my dog. You guys don't want to see what's going on behind me now. So yeah, Symbolize It in JVL. For those of you that don't know, I mean, it's a home run. It works flawlessly. It's excellent. The rings are absolutely, I see engaged couples on a daily basis, all the reps in my company and our network, and they love the rings. They really like the champagne flutes from Symbolize It. The canvas print's really nice. And the aisle runners. That's what's available right now from Symbolize It. Yeah, go ahead.
Jerry, can you explain? I don't have that either. Can you explain how this helps you and benefits you? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, so to say we do like all the shows might be an understatement, right? But we invite all of the couples that attend bridal shows to our cooking presentations where we show off our products. Unfortunately, Jerry and his pots and pans isn't quite enticing enough to get people just to come to the Hilton Garden Inn in Towson, Maryland for a cooking show. So we provide them with gifts for attending a 90-minute cooking presentation. The gifts for attending are JVL jewelry. They get a gift card for the rings, a Symbolize It gift card that they can use towards any of those 7 items that symbolize it. And we also provide them with a 2-night United States hotel stay with not a timeshare. They have to use it on the weeknights. It's a nice little tool. So with those gifts, we invite the couples to our cooking presentations. And that's how we've been running our business for, 30 years now since the gifts have changed. Yeah, go ahead.
But if you're not a vendor in our show, would we still be able to get the ring cards and the Symbolize?
Of course. This is not, I think we just heard about collaboration, right? Working together. We would love to be a vendor in the show, I'm sure. If we're not, I'm not sure why, but yes, I have many promoters where I may not be in their show, but they take advantage of JVL and both Symbolize It.
And do you work with Donna and the other ones? Are y'all all the same company or are y'all competitors?
We're all the same.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I didn't
You know,
understand.
I gotta say something too. I know Jerry for a million years, of course, and his father.
And you
we-
never exaggerate.
No, never. But his products I've been using for years, and Jerry was able to send us, free of charge to us, actually a beautiful box that had samples of the most popular rings, plus a whole bunch of other things, including banners that we use at the show. We actually set up a booth just for this, and it's really a big thing, and it's free for the brides, except for the postage. So it's been a big thing for us, and we're very excited to have it. Jerry, do you still give the samples out? Do you still send those out?
So since COVID, that stopped.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so Jerry, can you put in the chat your contact information for people that don't have these cards, so we can contact you?
Yeah, of course.
And then- and
By the
then-
way, it used to be, just so y'all know, it used to be physical gift cards that you would throw into a bag,
Right.
so on and so forth. And when the program first took off, 15 years ago, there was, people that were, I'm trying to be nice. Give me 20,000 gift cards. Give me 10,000. You got to remember, this all came at a cost. It wasn't free to print these gift cards. And the long story short, stuff was sitting around in people's garages. It wasn't getting used. Then COVID hit. Bottom line, now we use a QR code. It's easier. Everyone knows what QR codes are. So my promoters print a laminated however they want. They print it out, they post the QR codes up at registration. Some people have multiple spots around the show. The bride or groom or whoever's attending scans the QR code and they simply receive the gift card via text.
Yep.
So you're able to promote and advertise, for attending the show. You can, you'll receive 2 titanium tungsten JVL wedding bands free of charge. The shipping is $27.50, just so you all know, for the rings. And zero people, you know, complain. They understand. They're coming UPS from California. So it's just all about helping each other out if we're not in the show. So that's fine. I will drop my contact info here in the chat. And then whoever does not have some JVL or would like to, then just hit me up, and it's very, very simple.
Okay, thank you so
Something-
much.
Something
Yep.
I did that has really helped for the shows, because I've been using Jerry's stuff. And I've got the QR codes. I created some banner stands that I put up near the entrance, because I promote that we're giving these away, but I got tired of having to hand postcards out and do all that. So I've just got some permanent banner stands that I have with the
like it.
QR
Maybe you could
codes.
post
and
a
it works
picture of
really
that.
well.
Maybe post a picture of that in our Facebook group.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
do.
dig
I'd
'em
like to
out.
see that.
Yeah.
When I dig them out for August, I'll get them.
Okay, yeah, when you
So-
pull them out for the show, that would be great to see.
It's a great way to do it. It's there, it's done, it's simple, no clutter, no
Sense.
mess.
I like
no
that idea a lot.
And you have the
Yeah.
QR code on that banner ad?
Yep.
Okay.
And then another thing I do is I make sure I send all the brides that attended an email about the information and how they can still get it, because a lot of them told me that, like, some of my venues, the cell service is not great. And so they say when they scan the QR code, they actually don't end up getting the text, and then they're contacting me. So I just make sure to like send out an email letting them know, if you did have trouble, here's how to access it. And that way I don't have it come back to me like, oh, I didn't get access to that ring card, because everyone's going to do that. But just to let you know, that is helpful for me.
Good. Amy, did you have a question?
I did. Jerry, is there a way to know? We've had a poster board up at our show for the way to know if what we did worked. Do you see where they're coming
I'm in trouble
from?
hearing
We
you.
try to tell people when they're leaving to
Is
scan
Amy
it and
cutting
do.
off for you guys too?
Yes.
Amy, your signal's kind of icky right now. All right, well, while we're waiting for Amy, Tara, did you have a question?
I had a question. I love Symbolize. When people use it, they love it. I just had a hard time explaining it to each and every bride and groom that walked through the door, or every couple.
It's
So
time
on
consuming.
the QR code, did you write anything, or on your banner, was there anything written on it, or just the QR code and I looked down to write down the notes, and I don't know who said they had a banner by the door.
Basic.
We got it from Jerry.
That's it.
Well, Jerry didn't give me a banner. I just did one, and I put get your ring and your Symbolize It gift card now. And then I just had the big QR code.
But it doesn't
And
have.
no explanation.
I
No
think I
picture.
don't think I did. Let me see if I can find the artwork and I'll let you know.
It'd be
But
nice to be able to say what Symbolize It is and what you get from it.
but it's a $200 gift certificate from them, from symbolize.com. So
But you're
let me
right,
see if I can
Tara.
dig it
You're
up.
right. It is time consuming. When you have a
Yeah.
lot of people there.
By the way, Jerry does send out a couple of PDF formatted posters that you can either laminate or put into a standalone easel back display, and it has an explanation about the gift, and it has the QR code on it. I use
Perfect.
that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
on, yeah, it's
I
on
use
the
that too.
PDF. It's on the PDF flyers, but it's pretty straightforward, but maybe just because people that know understand exactly what it is. If you saw it for the first time,
Yeah.
maybe you'd have a question, but to keep it quick and simple for all the people we explain it to for the first time, it's very straightforward. Symbolize It gift card, get a nice canvas print or some engraved champagne flutes. That's it. Boom. There's other things, but why you don't need to get into it.
I want one more, but.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know if I
my
want to
thought,
use it.
we were thinking of doing the same
I
thing.
had 2 bean and cheese and a carnegie.
Maureen,
found
you're
my
on, you're not
banner.
on mute, Maureen.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to post my
Sorry.
banner in the chat.
I was going to say, Jerry, can you email me that PDF that you're talking about? I don't have anything like that. I'd like to put it at least in a little plastic stand where we're giving them out.
You know what,
Yeah,
Jerry?
sure. Am
why
I
don't
able
Jerry-
to attach PDFs to this chat?
Yes, you are.
Yep.
I was gonna say, if you email it to me, I can send it out to the group with the recording after this call.
Has
Shannon?
anyone
Right.
just
I put
printed?
mine in, and it
Has
was from
anyone
what
printed
you sent me, Jerry.
cards? Has anyone printed cards with
Oh.
the QR code on it?
We are planning on at our show taking
Yeah.
the PDF that Jerry sent us and printing them and putting them in the bags. And then we're also going to be setting up a booth or a show area with the banner idea, or at least more information with the same images that he has, that kind of give them another opportunity to scan the code and also sign up there.
Yeah, I think that's the way we do it, because we find that brides like to get something physical, especially if we put them in our very
Yes.
special experience bags.
Yeah, we've already included our rings in the VIP bags as a promotion for people to sign up for the VIP ticket. And then to symbolize it, we're going to do the printed pamphlets for every attendee, and then also have signs around the show as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I saved that link, so I'll put it in the email that goes out to everybody with this recording in case you didn't get it. But Amy, you wanted to talk now?
Thank you. I had to step, the landscapers came, so I'm sorry. Was there a way that you can track if each, where the things are coming from, to see if what shows are working, and if you're not getting enough from Richmond, what do we need to do to get you more? Is there a way to see that?
So there is and there isn't. On a quarterly basis, I'm able to see via zip code and location where the usage is, where it isn't, so on and so forth. But per show, we, in the past, when it first started, we were that dialed in, and we would know which, but it was a lot to keep track of for not a great benefit in the end. It was just a lot of good, it was data, but it's hard to tell why someone does or doesn't do something once they leave the show. So now we just keep track of it in general by zip code and by area.
Okay, because we do
So
put the
yeah, go
poster
ahead.
boards up from the materials that you gave. Bruce was talking about. You gave a PDF, and we took them and blew them up, and we put them on easels. So I just wasn't sure if they were effective or not.
Yeah, well, and the goal on your end, from my point of view, is hopefully it's a tool you could use for promotion. It is absolutely free. It's a good gift. You can have a lot of confidence, that they're going to get something nice. It's just all positive. So, I really like to see the promoters just use it in a positive way, where they have a free tool that has never cost them anything, that they're able to provide with confidence to their upcoming couples and everyone coming to their shows. And that's really what it's about. So as far as some people really hype it up, other people it's like anything else, that's how you work it. So if you work it, you talk about it, you advertise it, people will come looking for it. If you just, throw it in the corner as a, oh, by the way, that's over here too. Yeah, then you get, you'll get a lesser response. But there's always, and by the way, the banners are still available. They're just not free anymore. I am able to still get those nice banners that were provided, but they just come at basically at like cost. I'll find out what the cost is if someone doesn't want to go through printing, a 6 to 8 foot vinyl banner for themselves. It'd be drop shipped to you from, UPS. So I'll let you all know what that is if you're interested in just buying a banner for Symbolize It and or JVL.
Great.
Just as a note, I used, and I've done this a couple of times, I used the ring cards, now the e-cards, as a promotional tool on a radio campaign I did with one of my local radio stations promoting the show. It was a call-in promotion, and the brides had to call in to win. They were told that they could win a set of wedding rings valued up to, of course, now it's almost $800 for the most expensive ones. But they had to be the third caller or the fifth caller, just like any other call-in promotion. But this ring promotion, my station said it was the most successful call-in promotion they had done. It had an incredible response, and it got a lot of brides aware of our show very quickly.
How did you get the email list of who called in then? Did the station provide that?
Yeah, the station, because they have to be emailed the card. And when I first did it, it was a physical card.
Uh-huh.
So they had to, of course, get the name of the winner and the information when they get their prize. So
I gotcha.
So then I just simply had that information. In the first case, when we still had cards, I sent out the code to the bride, so I didn't have to send a physical card out. with basically a PDF of the card front and back. So they had the code and they had the ability to get their prize that way, but we had their info. And
Uh-huh.
now with the e-card, you just send out the QR code and the information.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
It worked very well.
We'll send out more information on this too. And the other thing that we wanted to ask you guys, based on some of these things, is there anything else in your bags that you're giving away that you think would be good information for all of us to know about, or anything that any ideas or anything that you already are putting in your VIP bags that you would want to share?
I can share one new thing that just came about today, actually. One of our local spas is going to be doing a $100 gift card for Botox.
For
And
everybody?
we're doing that. Yeah, and we're doing that in every bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
And are they paying for a booth as well?
They have had a booth in the past. They're not able to be there this year because of their daughter's baton competition. But yeah, so they'll be out of town. But they wanted to figure out a creative way to advertise or market, but not be able to be there.
Yeah.
And so we came up with the idea. I actually came up with the idea to just do a $100 gift card for Botox, and we're giving it to every single person that comes into the show.
Are you charging for that, Ryan?
Yeah, we're doing a $500 sponsorship for that.
Okay.
Yep. And that's
So-
something that we're really working on as an individual show to build, is just different sponsorship opportunities as well. And I know that that's something that's on our list to talk about. It could be something we talk more about at Wedding MBA, but we have a lot of, because we restrict our show to just wedding show vendors, we have a lot of outside businesses that have shown interest in still trying to be involved in our show, and of course get the lead list. And so we've been coming up with a way to be able to get these businesses involved outside of the show. But at the same time, putting the package together where it also works for vendors who want to up their value at the show.
And do you give them the leads list and other things? Like what are the other benefits they're getting?
Well, that's another call.
Okay.
It's a long list. It's something we've been working on, but it's definitely something we can do, and maybe that's a roundtable discussion in Vegas. But
How do you differentiate?
nonetheless, these opportunities like this also we wanted to try to get more tangible items for the bags to really kind of up the bag value for people without it costing anything. And so like we have a Mary Kay sponsor who does free samples of makeup, or she'll do a little bag of candy with her business card in it with a discount code. We've got the Botox cards, just different stuff. And then we're doing the rings with Jerry in our VIP bags. And we literally have that on all of our promotional material. We have it on our website, everything, for people to be able to sign up, and they get those products by getting in the bags.
What about 2-for-1 dinner certificates? You have anything like that from restaurants?
No, but that's the other thing. It's just getting those more and more people involved to make more tangible items in those gift bags that don't cost us anything and could possibly make us money, because you're making an easy $500 to just put their brochure in a bag.
So Ryan, how do you differentiate between what you consider to be regular wedding businesses and non-wedding businesses? Like what about cosmetic dentistry or plastic surgery or even Botox? That's not necessarily a traditional wedding category. How do you differentiate that?
So that we put that in a category of like spa and health. We do have like we've had teeth whitening, we've had the Botox or IV places, but when it comes to like real estate agents, windows, contractors, anything outside of a wedding category, I would say that's fitting for a bride or a groom, we don't allow in our show.
And the reason
Bravo.
Somebody said bravo?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Yeah, thank you.
I do the same thing, Ryan. I do allow a real estate agent because I feel like these are all a lot of young couples. So I'm okay with a real estate agent, but I don't do the other things either. The
I was
window.
gonna say,
Yeah,
real estate's kind of big.
we've always had the focus on the fact that we don't want, our bridal store to be next to a real estate agent or a mop salesman or, just anything like that that's outside of the norm. Plus, I don't think it's a good fit. And so from day one, Gene and I always decided that it was always going to be wedding focused.
What
Wedding
about pots
vendors.
and pans? What about pots and pans?
Well, that's
The pots and pans. The pots and pans are signed up for our show.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the most popular gift on everyone's bridal
There you
registry.
go. Of
See,
course.
and see now that one is fit in the bridal registry category.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
You got
There's
it.
one silly thought about the windows and those people. A lot of people do home remodels right before they have their child's wedding at their home.
Right, that's true.
So,
Sure.
yeah, there's a lot of home remodeling going on. Like they spend that 100,000 on their home and then have the wedding there instead of at the hotel. So
Yeah. And
Oh,
mind
never,
you,
never thought of that. Never thought of that.
mind
That's,
you, the
yeah.
other reason we actually do that is because we have been able to sell our show out with the space that we have allowed with just wedding vendors. If we were to have a bigger conference center, we might think about bringing in onesie twosies of some of these outside vendors, but we don't need to.
And that makes perfect sense. That
We're
makes
not doing
perfect
any of
sense.
those contractors or any of those types of vendors at our show because our competing, whatever you want to call them, shows, ACS, whatever, they let them all in. And it seems like it was an overabundance in the last couple of shows and the vendors were complaining. So
Good, how are you?
I'm listening to the vendors and saying, well,
Just dropping
look,
this
we're not
stuff
going to
off.
have
Sorry, I'm
home
on a-
improvement. We're not going to have bath
wanna take it? I'm gonna
remodelers
leave it
or
there.
any of those. But I
Some
will
car
take
for
a
the
real
sale.
estate agent.
Ryan, get on mute, Ryan, get on mute.
Sorry, I'm done.
We will have real estate agents, because you need a place to live. I do have an attorney that has a lifestyle package that she's put together for newly married couples, which include like healthcare proxies and all those things that, are adulting situations that they got to do now. And that was really interesting because she's putting together a package for our VIP bags. So that gives them like a discount of thinking about things to be after you get married, changing everything, wills and all this stuff. But we're finding that I'm listening to the vendors and they complained so much last time about, the pushy gutter guy coming into their space and, so we're just going to not go there. And I've made it like a big deal. We're local, we live here, we work here, and we heard you. We're not going to do this. So, come on board. You won't have to worry about dealing with a construction company, whatever. We will
sounds like a
take the
good
health and
strategy.
beauty and all the other things because, if you want your girls to go to a spa, that's a good thing. I do have a one that's called the Wellness Drip that does the IV thing. They were in the show last time around.
Yeah, we
There's
have
some
that.
of the oddball things, but we're not doing the construction stuff. The real estate agent, come find your home, but deal with the rest of that stuff later.
I have
Okay,
a
well,
quick, yeah, I have
we
a
kind of
quick,
got off topic.
quick question. Does anybody here have a insurance company that provides the wedding insurance? A lot of the venues are requiring they carry like $1 million liability. I'm looking for a company that nationwide if anybody has a referral, can you send that to me? It's Carol at Bride St. Louis. So Shannon, you've got someone like that? Okay.
Yeah, Mitchell and Dem. He's incredible.
That's what I'm looking.
I'd like that too, Carol. You're right. That's a good.
I'll
Put it
send
in
to
the chat.
Well, Shannon.
Okay,
maybe-
thank you.
Shannon,
Who's in
maybe-
charge of like bringing in members like that?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe he needs to be an associate member.
Yeah,
does.
yeah, we really need that because our venues are all requiring that. And we only have a couple local people who are, so if you got a good company, that's what I'm looking
That's
for.
perfect.
Who's in
Jerry,
charge of
give it-
membership? Who's in
Jerry
charge of
Russo.
membership that could bring
Ralph.
out?
Yeah,
Ralph.
I could talk
That
to
would
him.
be
So
an-
you're talking about attorney, right?
Well,
No,
no, an
insurance.
insurance company that
Oh,
they
insurance
provide
company.
the
Wedding
couple's
Okay.
insurance.
liability
Got it.
insurance. When they book a
Yes.
$20,000 wedding venue, they're required to provide like $1 million or $2 million liability.
Yes.
And I don't have really good sources to refer.
I know that we're
There's
kind
only
of,
one.
I know we're kind of going in a million tangents, but I love this. And I'm wondering if the insurance person could also get a better deal for all of us for our own insurance
Perfect.
for our shows, because we all.
Yes. Love
Um,
that idea.
If
Yeah.
we have a good contact, if it's an associate member, that's going to be Jerry to be talking to.
Yeah,
Okay.
send them my way, and hopefully he's licensed in all 50 states.
He
Okay.
is. We work with him with Venue Help Desk.
Perfect.
There
Can you
go.
put, Shannon, can you put it in the chat, the person's name?
I would rather introduce him to our audience before I blow all his shit up by giving his information to 50 of you. So like, I'm here for it. I just think before I'm like, here you go to all, like, if people don't understand what we do and then all of us reach out at the same time, it can be a lot. So like, yes, I
I
just
don't know what you're
want
talking
like,
about. We're not a lot.
No.
or Marcy and Ross, we're a lot.
Yeah. And maybe Shelley, we can follow up in the Facebook post too a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yep.
if anybody has a contact for the little mini veils, the little mini bridal veils, could they put that in the chat, please? I just
Hi,
had something
Maureen.
pop up. Hi.
Hi, Maureen.
Hey, Maureen, how you
Hi.
feeling? How are you doing?
Yeah, how are you, Maureen?
Today is the first day I got up and got dressed and put on makeup. So yeah, it's been a rough few weeks, but I am saving all my energy for my show this weekend.
Oh,
Good deal.
Yeah. But
Nobody said hello to Ralph. So Ralph, you've been coming and going, but I just want to say hi. We acknowledge you being there on your phone.
Okay, so we have a little bit more time if you guys are okay with one more little or do you guys want to call it quits right now? Do we usually do this an hour or an hour and a half?
An hour is good, but we got, if it's one
Okay.
more thing, it sounds good because this is it's exciting. We're learning a lot. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I know. There's so much that we can get from collaborating with each other. I love it. The only other thing that I wanted to mention was the thing we mentioned before. Is there anything else that anyone else has in their bag that that we can benefit from? Ryan mentioned the Botox idea, which is great. Is there anything else that anybody wants to throw out?
Did anybody mention the tiara, veil, and bride to be sash? Has that been mentioned already?
Nope.
Well, one thing I do is the pick it and you stick it, where I order it from Amazon. It's a 3-pack where it comes with the tiara, the bride to be sash or veil. Aside from the goodie bag, we lay the items on the table, and that's what I promote. You pick it and stick it. You can choose between a tiara, veil, or a sash, and they go crazy. They wait in line. They get their bags with the magazine, the gift cards, and so forth. But they are looking forward to being able to pick between a tiara, bride to be sash, or a veil.
Yeah, I saw your video, Ralph. It was insane.
Yeah, they're going crazy over it. And then I tell them that it was shipped from Vera Wang in Italy. I lie to them. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't do that. I'm just kidding. But they don't know that it's from Amazon, but they love it. They put it on and they're taking selfies and all that. And it's cheap. It only costs, just for 100, it only cost me like $300. And it's a big winner to promote on social media.
Yeah, do you just order that stuff in, or you just order all that in to give away?
Yeah, I just order it.
Can
And
you
we
put the site in the notes here so that we can grab that?
There is
Wait,
something.
did you guys see the link?
I'll put
Christy-
videos.
Wait, Christy just put a link in there for AliExpress. That's like
99
super
cents.
cheap and awesome.
Yeah, very
But
good.
that's a group thing. If anybody wanted to get involved in a group bulk purchase with something like that, I'm down. So
That's
I'll do
whoever's
that. I'll
interested.
count me in. I'm always
Okay.
looking
I
for
love
something fun.
The one
count
that
me
I
in
just
too, Mr. Ralph.
posted has like multiple things in it, and the brides go crazy over it because we let them kind of pick and choose. The first couple ones that come into our show, like our VIP will get multiple items, but then the other ones get to pick, and this comes with tons of stuff. And they also love it for like the little flower girls and stuff like that, the little tattoos and stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
the craziest thing. Like they go nuts over all of this stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy because I
Share
don't
that
even
shit.
talk.
Share that shit.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Ryan?
Please share that.
It's in the chat.
He did. It's in the chat.
Okay, I
I'll
can't see
email
that
it
when
to
I'm
him.
driving.
I'll send it to you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yes, so I'm trying to save all these little links. Jerry, the one you put in there, you have to get, you need to change the permission so we can open it. But I'll try to send all these links with the recording so you guys have access to everything. The ones that are watching this not live.
Yeah.
will
Is
know
there
all
anything
the
else?
things we're talking about.
Anything else that anybody else does that is promotional or for the bags that they do for their brides and grooms?
I mean, I definitely, when I ask the vendors for things, I tell them, we don't want a bag of paper, so they have to give me something with their information. So it's not a bag of paper. And so I remember Nancy, if you're still on the call, you got some really great things
Yep.
given to you. Can you share that? If you're talking, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry. The gifts I get from my vendors. I put and they only go into our very special experience bag. So we ask for 75. That's a high price ticket. We ask our vendors who would like to participate in that bag to reach the upscale brides to give us 75 items. So I have a local store that gives Turkish men's pocket scarves. Some of the wineries do like small bottles of wine. Different vendors do different things every year when I make that ask.
Question on
Now,
the bottles of wine.
Today I just bought about 500 heart-shaped wine corks, and they cost about $1.50 each, or Canadian. So that was on Temu, and that will be our gift for everyone coming through the show.
Okay, on the bottles of wine that are donated, how do you do that legally without IDing the people before they get their bags?
Don't ask, don't
if
tell.
It's questionable. They're brides that get them. If they're questionable, we can always ask for ID.
Yeah, we had that where we had somebody donate multiple years in a row, and we ended up having to put them like next to the bar, and then the person with the liquor license of our building had to ID them before they got that gift, and then they could put it in their bag.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we haven't run into any problems. We've been doing it for years. So
that's what I wondered. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
and speaking about bottles, I had an issue once with one of my venues that a vendor was giving out little bottles at their booth, and then they got in trouble for that, and the venue wouldn't let them, even though it was closed, give out those bottles. So I think every venue too.
Has anybody given out the deodorant samples yet and come up with a catchy way? I know I saw that somebody like, don't sweat it, you're getting married or something. Like, did you just put a sticker? What did you do
We
to kind
haven't
of
given them out yet, but we're thinking about the same thing.
You'd be the
Yeah.
best smelling bride in the city. That's, I gave them to vendors too, and I said,
the best?
this doesn't mean that you stink, but we want to give you this anyway, because that's kind of a Jersey thing,
can someone put up the link to the Dove? I want to say I checked it and it wasn't available in Canada, but I'd like to recheck it again.
Can someone grab that off of Facebook and throw it into the chat?
I can also send you an email from the promotional agency, Nancy, if you like, who connected.
Okay. That would be great.
But the form is in our Facebook group. Don Friedman posted. Okay, any other ideas of things to throw in the bags besides a card to get them to subscribe to Maven, maybe? All right, cool. Well, I feel like we could probably keep brainstorming on some of that. And maybe if you guys have some ideas for some topics like this for future calls, if you can let me know. I've started a list based on things that come up on Facebook, but let me know if you have any ideas just to kind of throw out. I sent out that form about filling it out so we could find out how many brides and grooms and attendees we're seeing in our shows. Not everyone has filled out that Google form, but a lot of you have. And just from what I've received, we already are touching over 50,000 couples every year. And that's not even from all of our show. Everyone hasn't filled out the form, and that doesn't include all the attendees. So we're going to have some really great numbers to go to sponsors with to tell them what we can get in front of. So when you guys filled out that form, one of the questions was, what other national and international companies do you already have in your shows? And there's definitely some on the list that are in some of your shows and not in other shows. So being able to kind of streamline this so we can all benefit if the company's interested in being in more shows, trying to get that organized, that's part of the goal. So keep thinking about that if y'all have any thoughts on, or if you have a resource already that you're talking to on a national or international level that we can approach with our information. Any questions on that?
No, but I want to say you did a great job, Shelley. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
It's a good meeting, everybody.
Yeah, I reattached JVL and Symbolizer without any permissions in the chat group. But if you don't see it, you need it. My email is in there and my cell phone's in there too, everybody.
Marcia,
Jerry, good to see you, brother.
What we can do to get a sample box, how that works, if there's a form we can fill out or whatever we need, because I think it's a good idea for all of us to have one of those to promote your boxes at our shows.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we'll work on that.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank great seeing everybody.
Thank
you. See you next month.
Absolutely. Welcome.
Good meeting.
Right,
Good job, Shelley.
And if you have any shows between now and the next one, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Stay healthy, Maureen.
Thank you.
It's funny watching